time, bitch!
Hello world, I'm Gazz Cavalera. Welcome to another episode of Gazz's Pickups. I don't have my trusty Samsonite bag this week. It won't fit in there. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. So I'm going to start from basically the beginning. What have we got? Ooh, first out is this. It made by Totaku. It's these cool little like Amiibo looking figurines. Now I bought this in a charity shop and I paid $3.99 for it. I'm assuming since these are kind of new that the charity shop that it was in, it went there simply because the person who gave it over to charity, whatever you want to call it, I'm assuming that they thought it was an Amiibo when it was either bought for them or they bought it themselves, and they quickly realised afterwards it wasn't. So I think that may be how that ended up in the charity shop. I've bought it. The box is in a little bit of tatty condition. Don't know if you can see all this at the top. It isn't perfect, but I think they're cool Amiibo looking statues. Now I'm considering taking this out and attaching a little NFC sticker to the bottom of them so he can be used as an Amiibo. Because there's only one Banjo-Kazooie Amiibo, and when we play our big game of you know, us versus the Amiibo, when we all get together as a group and we have a battle with like 100 odd Amiibo, there's only one Banjo-Kazooie Amiibo, so it'd be nice to have a second one so we can add more to the rare team, because we've separated all of our Amiibo into different teams. You know, you have the Mushroom Kingdom team, you have the Mushroom Kingdom bad guy team, the Sega team, which is small, and then you got the rare team, which is Banjo-Kazooie, and he goes with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and King K. Rool. So it'd be nice to have another one to add to that team. Anyway, next out is okay then. As you know, if you watch these videos often, I do a Sega Saturn a month game. Now this month I managed to bid. I bid on quite a few Sega Saturn games, and for some reason I won a bunch of them quite cheap. I won this for only £4 on eBay. Wipeout on the Sega Saturn, and it's complete with manual and in pretty good condition. Signosis. So I'm quite happy with that. It was like £4.50, I think. It was cheap on eBay. Like I just put like a £5 and 1 pence bid on it or something like that, and ends up winning it for under a £5. I was well happy with that. It's a Sega Saturn game for me collection, but it's not the only Sega Saturn game, because I also managed to pick out. I got this for £21, I think it was. Panzer Dragoon. Now it's got a sticker on the front here, but it doesn't look like the sticker's done any damage to the actual case, which I can get that off and make it look as good as new with a little bit of sticker remover. You have to be a bit careful, make sure you don't damage the cardboard, but I've done it before with Super Nintendo boxes and Nintendo 64 boxes. You just have to make sure you don't get it on the box and just the area that you want to get the sticker from. Now, I think it was £21. For £21, this game came with manual, and the seller was nice enough to put it in a little sleeve for me as well. So when it was in here, it was nice and packed with a sleeve. It didn't slide anywhere, it didn't bounce, because these are notorious in the post for the discs coming off this little fucking centre thing here and then just dancing around the fucking case and scratching and whatnot as it goes. Like, these are pretty shit, these cases that Sega made. But Panzer Dragoon is one of the major games off my list. Now I did bid on Panzer Dragoon 2. It didn't have its manual, so I only put like a £10 bid on it. It ends up being £16. Some lucky bastard won Panzer Dragoon 2 for £16. I should have kept bidding on that because it would have been a fantastic buy. But yeah, Panzer Dragoon on the Saturn. not only that, I also picked this up as well for the Saturn, which is fucking Asda. I bought the Manx TT. Now I paid like £2 fucking 20 or something for this with free postage and packing on eBay. So I wasn't fussed. It's not a great game, but it's a game I didn't own. It's not a. It is a sports game, but it's at least a racing game. You know, you can at least deal with racing games, and it does come in good condition. And this is one of the ones that comes with a plastic case, and it's not a piece of shitty cardboard shit like some of the other games. So that's cool. It's another game for me collection. That's 3 Saturn games this month. No one can bitch at me if I struggle next month to get one. Next out, well, I bought this. It was like £2 with like £1 postage and packing on eBay. I just put a low bid on it. It's a controller for a Super Famicom. It all feels pretty good. I haven't used it yet. It is just. I'm gonna need to open it and clean it because oh god, look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's nasty. So I'm gonna have to clean it up and make sure it works. But it looks to be in good condition. It's a little bit yellowed, but hey ho. So that can go in my collection of controllers. I don't know why I collect controllers. I don't even know why I collected that as a variant with a slightly different name on it. Super Famicom rather than Super Nintendo. It did anyway. Anyway, next thing out is going to be... I'll pick this up for the Atari 2600. It's Smurf. Now, it's called Smurf. It's not called Smurfs. Why is it called Smurf? You only play as a Smurf? Or was it originally called Smurf and then it became Smurfs later on? And the more I say the word Smurf, the less it means. It just sounds like I'm making a noise now, Smurf. But it is for the Atari 2600s. Now, it is to do with the Smurfs because it actually says on it Smurf, Smurfette, and Gargamel. So basically, it is a Smurf game. I just don't know why. Well, it is a Smurfs game. I don't know why it's called Smurf. That word's lost all meaning now. Little blue bastards. Next out is another Atari 2600 game, which I'm starting to run out of room for my Atari 2600 games. And this one is the Sorcerers Apprentice, starring Mickey Mouse. Again, I don't know anything about this. It was made in 1983. It could be a good game, could be a bad game. Smurf cost me, I think that was $2.49 on eBay with like £1 postage and packing. This cost me, I think it was $4.99 with £2 postage and packing maybe, or £1.79, something like that. They're just games to add to the collection. Now I'm going to buy myself a Retron 77 at some point so I can really get playing on some of these Atari 2600 games because it's not fun going through the VCR shit. It's not fun one bit. Next out, I bought a game for a Famicom and it's King Kong 2. It's King Kong 2. It looks a bit like Zelda, the original Zelda, the way you play the game. It's a look down on. King Kong can punch the shit out of enemies and rocks and things. He can throw rocks at things. It doesn't look like the greatest of game, but I paid, I think it was like $2.99 with £1.49 postage and packing from China, and it came. Sorry, from China, from Japan. Why has it got this hole that goes through it? Can you see it? Can you see this hole? Why does this hole exist? I've never noticed Famicom games having holes in before. None of my Famicom games have holes in. Who knows? Next out is a game I bought for the NES, and it's Rad Racer. Now I actually bought this quite a while ago. It was with the other NES games that I bought last month, but this one didn't turn up. It took its sweet time. Now, to be fair, Rad Racer is a staple for the NES. You should own this game, and weirdly enough, it took me this long to actually buy it. Just want to double check that. Yeah, I didn't already own it, which is weird because it's a cheap game. It's not an expensive game. I think this cost me £4 or £5 with like a quick potion packing. I think it was so cheap that I always never worried about buying it because I'd get it at some point. Next out is a Master System game. I picked up Psycho Fox. Now I paid $7.99 for this on eBay, which is actually a pretty good price for this game because I've seen it going for considerably more. Now it goes for usually about between 15 and 20. You get to 20 or slightly above if it has its manual. Now unfortunately this didn't have its manual and the cartridge just fell out on the floor, but it all seems to be in good condition apart from the lack of manual. I don't understand how people can lose manuals off Sega games, especially once they've got the boxes, unless they've borrowed them out to friends and friends are cunts and stole a fucking manual off them. Unless it had vital information in the manual about how to play the game. It got left on a worktop or a workstation and never got put back in and went missing and whatnot. But anyway, Psycho Fox, I was told by my friend in work, Jay, to play this, as well as a couple of other friends I've got. My mate Glenn was saying to buy it. My mate Andy used to work in the video game shop. He told me to buy it. So I've had a couple of people tell me to buy this game, so I picked it up. $7.99. Can't argue. Okay then, I've picked up a few Super Nintendo games. First out will be Dragon. Bruce Lee game, Dragon. It's called the Bruce Lee Story, and it's made by Virgin. Dun dun dun. I don't know much about this game. It could be good, could be shit. I picked it up for like £5 on eBay. I don't know. I picked it up. It's a game I didn't have, so it's a game I need. It's a game I want. Next out is Total Carnage. Now I bought this from an Oxfam yesterday. It cost me $7.99, which is it's low end of what it goes for on eBay. You can usually get it for somewhere between £8 or £9, but it's always up for somewhere between £10 to £15 or above. It's not an expensive game or even really hard game to get hold of, but it's good to get it for £8, especially in a charity shop. I don't usually like the Oxfam because they usually see a game and go, "Oh, how much is this worth?" Look on eBay and go, "Oh my god, someone is trying to sell it for £4,500, so we'll sell it for £4,500." And it's like, listen, dickheads, it doesn't sell for that price. Look at the fucking sold nows. But anyway, Total Carnage. It's a game I didn't have. I wasn't sure if I had it or not, but I definitely don't have it. So, next out is, now I'm gonna butcher the name. It's called Kotodama: The Seven Mysteries of Fujisawa. Yeah. I bought it in CX. It was a tenner. It's a puzzle game. I like puzzle games. You know, no manuals or nothing like that. You don't do that these days. And yeah, horribly tasting cartridge. What happened to the days when you could suck your fucking cartridges off? Yeah. I don't know. Looks like someone dies. Looks like you have to solve mysteries. Looks like typical Japanese stuff. Anybody who knows me or watches my channel knows I'm massively into Game Boys. I've been trying to collect as many as I can. I have 32 unique Game Boys now. I've been aiming to try and get myself the original Game Boy Color consoles, all boxed. I had the consoles. I was trying to get the boxes for them. And there was one that eluded me for quite a long time, and that was the box for the green Game Boy Color. Now I've already got the Game Boy, but I wanted the box. Now look at that, isn't that beautiful? Like, I didn't want to get any old shitty box. I paid £20 for this box without the Game Boy. Now, it's in great condition. Now, inside is my actual Game Boy Green, which they will be displayed on the shelf together. And as you know, my Game Boy Color is in pretty good condition. That dot on the screen is actually not on the screen. So I made up to get all of that, which means that my collection I've got now is the pinky reddy colour, purple, green, yellow, cyan, and I've also got the clear as well, the atomic purple I think they call it. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I've got the whole collection now, all boxed to go on my shelf, which is really happy. Now, as soon as I got my Game Boy collection complete, I was like, I need to get more Game Boy Colors that are not in the original. I know there's only 5 letters in that word colour, because for some reason it's spelt wrong, and the purple one, which means I got the first 6. But I also bought this, which is something I've wanted for a long time, and it's the Game Boy Color Pokemon Special Edition. Now, the seller who sold it to me, it came in a nice box. Now, I paid £89.99 for this, which it might seem like a lot of money, but if you look on eBay and anywhere else, you'll find that it goes for considerably more. Now, if you look at the box is in pretty good condition. Now, it's still got its Nintendo seal at the bottom here. It's a little bit tacky, but it doesn't look like it's ever been broken or picked off. The top here is a touch little tacky. I don't like the fact that that tab there is white, and when it goes in there, it's seeable. Like, what the fuck is that all about? That isn't nice. That's a bit stupid, but that's actually a design flaw. It's got nothing to do with me. So that's my box. Now inside it comes all the bits. The instruction booklet, and then the Pokemon little postery thing. But the thing that's most important is the person I bought it off left batteries in it. Is the Game Boy Color itself, and clearly it works. Now, it doesn't have a game at the moment, but it works. It came out of its original back cover and its back sticker. It's in lovely condition. It doesn't look like it's being overly played with. Just one little mark on the bottom there, which you may just about be able to see. That's about it. So I'm really happy to add that to my collection. The Pokemon Game Boy Color Special Edition. I've been in a bit of a Game Boy collecting mood of late. I am a big fan of Game Boys though. Oh yeah, Gazz needs to go back in its little case. Which I think $89.99 for that Game Boy Color Pokemon Edition is a fantastic little purchase. And I think that's really nice, and I'm going to sit in my collection like a pride and joy. Next out, I picked up this bad boy. An original Game Boy Yellow. It's like a proper fucking brick. Now, I paid £26 for this on eBay, which is actually a fairly decent price for an original Game Boy. It looks to be in good condition. Now, the images I saw on eBay showed it working, so I'm happy with that. Happy. And then the last thing is another Game Boy. Now this is the Play It Loud clear Game Boy. And I paid, again, £26 for this. It's a pretty good price for a Game Boy. I'm really, really happy with that. Obviously it doesn't have batteries, and you can actually see it doesn't. Now both of these have the battery covers. I'm really, really happy with these purchases, and these are going to sit on my shelf nicely. My Game Boy collection has fucking blown up of late. Don't know if you can see behind me. See the red, the green, and the original Game Boys there. And that's them, going with them. I only need the black one now to complete the original Game Boy collection. Yes. Like when I'm talking, I mean for colour variants and that. I'm not that desperately into the ones that have the Hello Kitty on it or the fucking Manchester United logo and all that. I just want the colour collections. So I'll have to then aim for the Game Boy Pocket or the Game Boy Micro, Game Boy Advance Micro after that. I don't know how many Game Boy Advances I need. Jeez. How many were there? I may actually have them all by now. Who knows? Anyway, I'm Gazz Cavalera. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. And hopefully next time you tune in I'll have more Game Boys and stuff.